Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode number 5. In this episode, we are going to create the fermenter, which is going to be needing water. What the fermenter will do is it's going to give us sludge. However, I can't make the fermenter yet because I have no sugar cane, so let's go solve that real quick. Alright, so after much wandering around, we finally got sugar cane, which we can't put right there. So let's just stick it along the edge. Alright, so there we go. Now we got our sugar cane. The reason that you need sugar cane is sugar. You don't need to make paper out of it, but you need to make the sugar. Okay. Fermenter. Ferment. Alright, there are two fermenters. You don't want the Forestry one, you want the Rotorcraft one, which also runs off a DC engine. So in order to make it, we need to make another impeller. Which is just like that. We need 4 base plates. Yeah, which means I need to make more of the steel. Pop one in there. Yeah, I'm not sure why these zombies are turning white. Or these ones are regular. That's just kind of weird. Oh, it must be zombie villagers. That must be why. Wait for it to despawn. Yeah, those right there must be the zombie villagers. Let's dump a couple of these. Get the base plates. Just need one more. Get like another batch ready. Alright, do I have any more ores? Yeah, looks like I'm completely out of ore, so next time I actually need something, I need to go hunting for it. But I should be able to get our fermenter up and running. needs to be made in the work table. So it's just 4 steel, 4 base plates, and an impeller in the center gives you a fermenter. Now, where to put it though? Just stick it right there, and then we need to put a... Where's my liquid pipes? Put our liquid pipe right there. So that way the water goes from the pump into the fermenter, which you can see it being filled up right there. So let's turn it on. Just let it run for a little bit, get it completely full, and then have excess water in there. So first we need is dirt. I believe it's dirt and sugar. So dirt and sugar at the top. Nope, that's not it. Try sugar and saplings. Get more of these Jiraca saplings. Sapling and sugar. Nope. Let's find that fermenter. There you are. Alright. Sugar and top. Oh, duh. Alright, dirt, sugar and top. But why it wasn't doing it is because we have no power. So we're just going to reuse this engine right here. Alright, grab our dry dirt, stick it back in the hole. Oops. There you go. Turn it on, and now you can see it start working. It will only start working if power is completely full, speed is completely full, and torque is completely full. So let's look at our little engine. So you got power, or you got torque, speed, and power. And the power source is redstone, which means it's pretty much just needs redstone signal. And thank you, Town, for saving me from that creeper. Alright, then we need to go back to the fermenter. And it only requires 2 things. It just requires power and speed. So power up 124 watts, 32 rands. Speed is 8 times bigger. Power, it's 124 kilowatts. So it's more than enough power and speed. Now, this is creating yeast. And what you're going to do with yeast is, I had the saplings. Let's go get more saplings. Actually, if we wanted to, we could go for bedrock. which is what we might actually do, is go for bedrock. So we got one essence dust and a nature essence. Nature dust. But we got our yeast, so that's all that really matters to me. And we have saplings. Saplings are the less efficient way of doing it. The best way to do it is to get leaves, which I don't really want to get right now. Because it's going to cost 2 iron, and we kind of don't have that. Well, we do have 2 iron, just... yeah. So next, now that I actually have the rubber, let's make it into... yeah, let's cook all this rubber. Get the yeast. Now cooking rubber gets you raw plastic. What you can do with raw plastic is once you get 4 of them, you can make them into plastic sheets. Still have some gold. Got some sand. Take 4 plastic. Put it in a square like that. Gives you plastic sheets. Plastic sheets are used in pretty much every single factory reloaded machine, or mine factory reloaded. So now that we have our yeast, stick it on the top. Stick our Jaraka saplings at the bottom, and it'll give us sludge. Then you take the sludge, and we will cook it in a little bit. Why are they giving us jungle wood looking thing? Phew! Lost me. We're also getting plenty of seeds. I think we might be able to use seeds in this too. Can we use seeds? We cannot. Alright, so we have 11 sludge. Then... sludge. There you go. Which gives me ethanol crystals. And I keep on getting achievements for all this stuff. Oh, okay. Huh, that's fairly interesting. I never noticed all this. Circuit board, breakable relay bedrock dust. That's exactly what we're gonna go for. Steam engine. Sprinkler. What's a sprinkler do? Guess it would be under farming. Sprinkler. Huh. Okay, so it actually increases everything. Oh, that's very interesting. I've never noticed all this stuff. Stream, all into keys, accelerate faster. Yeah, those are actually some interesting machines that I was just looking at. But I do need food. Also, another cool thing is, in Feed the Beast Monster, they actually save however much heat you were using, like the process, instead of resetting it like normal vanilla Minecraft will. So since there was half of one right there, it's going to smelt two because wood is worth 1.5. But that only works if there's an excess amount of material. So now we got 10 ethanol crystals. We don't have a gas engine though at this point, so we have to make one. Which means I can probably turn off my little engine so I can stop annoying the crap out of you all. I don't know about you, but it does annoy me. Ethanol crystals. Take our flour. Sitting comfortably at a bajillion RF. Alright, next thing that we should go for is a planter and harvester. Now, the planter plants all kinds of crops that you want, and the harvester just breaks them. Fairly simple, right? So, in order to make the planter, gonna need what do we need? We need a shovel. We need as much sand as we possibly can get. If we can also break this. Maybe we can cook those iron gravel ore. I've never actually used them. And yes, that was a calculated risk. God, I hate skeletons. Then again, what Minecrafter doesn't hate skeletons? So we got plenty of sand. Now I think we just need some clay. There's also a way to turn the algae, all these algae that you see. There's a way to turn it into fuel. I'm not sure how to do it, but there is a way to do it. Sand. Durable clay. Stick in the pulverizer. That will actually give me 2 iron. Will it just give me... Okay, yeah, it does give you 2 iron. Now the reason they need glass is because if you look at the planter recipe, it requires a machine frame, which is what I had made earlier. So let's make a machine frame right now. Got a machine frame, some iron, tin, ferrous. Actually, let's hold off on that before we make a planter and harvester. Let's make a redstone furnace. Right there. So we need machine frame, bricks, copper gears, redstone reception coil, and redstone. Let's make. Yeah, I don't think we could substitute. So now we got copper gears, or a copper gear. Two bricks, redstone. Alright, so now we just need to wait for this one to finish. Then we can have our redstone furnace, and everything will be much, much happier. But yeah, we're going to make a planter and harvester. I'm going to claim this chunk right over here. Level it out. The reason I'm going to level it out is there are upgrades that you can put into the planter. I'm not going to put them in right now, just because I don't want to deal with the giant ass tree farm right now. We don't have the resources to destroy a giant ass tree farm. Put down a redstone furnace. Now we can just smelt things without having to do it in 8s, like charcoal. Which also means we can just stick some charcoal in there. It's also much faster. Alright, so let's get this planter and this harvester. So we're going to need 2 pistons, a machine frame. Actually, let's not focus on the planter right now. Let's focus on the harvester, because we can plant saplings by hand. Alright, so we do need to make Invar. So in order to make Invar, we just need 2 pulverized iron and then 1 ferrous. Gives me 3 Invar, and then I can just smelt it. So now we have our 3 Invar. We need shears, 2 pairs of shears. Never mind, that goes. Gold and another reception coil. Guess I need to make another machine frame too. Sheets. Okay, yep, got everything. So it's 2 plastic sheets at the top, 2 gold right there, reception coil, machine frame, shear, Invar axe. Makes you a harvester. Let's see. Nah, it broke. Good thing about dry dirt is that it breaks super fast. Why am I clipping? Alright, so I guess I'm destroying things so fast that I'm just creating like ghost blocks. Almost done. Should have enough cobblestone to make it through. Really? Again? You know, I'm so freaking close to... Yeah, let's destroy that before it grows. That'd be a bad thing. Alright, there we go. Now the next step is to cover it in dirt. But since we don't have an abundant supply of dirt, especially right now, I mean, I guess I could go get some. Now the max that we're going to do is this area. And the reason that I am shaving off one block on each side is because it needs to be even. Or odd. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's the center. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's this. Alright, so here is the very center of it. F it. So this right there is going to be where our tree farm starts. I'm going to use oak saplings, and the reason for using oak saplings is they can actually grow underneath each other. So, like right here, if I had a sapling, say here, right next to it, it will actually grow. Instead of like a lot of other trees, which will wait until there's open space. Then we're going to plop down the harvester, like so. They had to put it on the edge, and the planter is going to go right here in the center. But the harvester by default only does a 3x3 area in front of it, while the planter does only a 3x3 above it. Now in this slot you can make upgrades, which just by typing in upgrade, and these upgrades right here. Increases the range by 1 all the way up to 11. Decreases range by 1. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching episode number 5 of my Feed the Beast Monster playthrough on the server. There's not a whole lot of people on right now, so there's not going to be much excitement going on. But when we come back, what are we going to do? We're going to build a planter if we can. We're also probably going to go mining a little bit. What's to build though? What should we build? Got a planter. Oh, yeah. Gonna need to go mining for lead. Lead and redstone, that's what we need to go mining for. Because then we can make conduits and actually power our tree farm. Alright, and ta-ta. Da-na-na, na-na-na.